Hello everyone and welcome to another taster. Yesterday we had the Guy VR, we checked that out, and today we are looking at Last Labyrinth. Now I've actually played this game multiple times before. I've played it on PSVR 1, did a written review of it, played it on Quest, and I did a video review of that. But now I'm doing another, mini playthrough, mainly just to advertise a giveaway. So this is something that's going on over at the Elite Institute Discord, so pop over there if you haven't already, and you could be in with a chance of winning this great game. So I'm starting a new playthrough to show what it's all about. So from the offset, you can see here, I can't really move my arms that much, and there's a reason for that. The reason is, we just have like this laser beam attached to our head. So if I direct that at the little bear here, we can see a little hand come on, and here's our assistant. So yeah, we're well and truly chained. We have this button that we can press, which activates our head laser, and we have this girl who is speaking to us in some language. It's not Japanese, but it kind of seems a little bit like it. It seems like Japanese, but it's not. It's basically a language that's impossible to understand. I think I read somewhere that it was supposed to be like a mixture of different languages. Or different Asian languages at least. Yeah, I'm trapped. Go over there. Go on. So the whole idea is this is supposed to be like some kind of sword trap. You've got this little girl who's pretty useless. She can't really think for herself, but you know, she's only young. Look at her. I'm sat down and I'm taller than her. So she's like really young. So she can do kind of basic things, but bearing in mind she has like 0 strength. But I'm unable to speak or literally do anything. So I have to point to things and then gesture. Yeah, you do that. So I have to nod my head or shake my head. Unfortunately, because I'm moving around a lot, because this is a playthrough, she might not recognise my gestures. So I have to be very careful when I'm responding to go, yeah, hiya. So yeah, the whole idea is I can't move, I can only tell her things to do that she's capable of doing, and she does it for me. So it's sort of like a sword trap where you have to work together. But you can't understand each other, so you sort of have to make do. So we've got a few different things. So like there's a button there, we could go over here, or we could go over here. I want to show off the train one. I don't remember what that weighs. Like when I first played this, I did the train one, and I didn't do that. I might do it. Shall I do it? This could be completely new. I have no idea what's over here. The train one is a really cool one. I kind of want to show you it. Yeah. Press that one. But yeah, I always go this route because the train puzzle is awesome. Is this going to do something? Well, there you go. Okay, this might be a new puzzle for me then. I know that there are kind of alternate routes in this game and I can go down certain paths. Because how the game works is it's got various different endings. And it's sort of... You kind of go around in a circle. Like, you do a puzzle, you get an ending, and then you kind of go back and do another puzzle, and it's sort of like cycling. So we'll see how this is. This could be something completely new that I've never experienced before. As I say, I experienced the train one, it was so cool, that I always just kind of did that one. So what's here? Oh no, I've done this one before. Okay, cool. Right, so this one, it's a little bit of a trap. So you can see up above, we have a very suspicious looking ceiling, and then some little puzzles here. And we've got a little shape on the wall here and a little shape on the wall here. One thing that's to be taken into account is that this is yellow, and this is yellow, this is blue, this is blue. That does not go with that, and that does not go with that. But it's easy enough. So here, I can do my laser and be like here. I was thinking it's difficult to aim. But the reason why is because I thought my little pointer which shows recording, I thought that was like a cursor. Which makes aiming with this laser a little bit tricky because obviously you can see like a laser dot here. You press that. Cool. So now we've got this looking like this and this looking like this. So now if she presses the button, we can exit this place. It always does the same gimmick every time. Where you press a button and then you almost die, and then if you got it right, you won't die. And if you got it wrong, well, let's just say it's not a bit pleasant for either of you. But it's cool because you've got these like neat little sequences. The funny thing is though, even though we got it right, look, she quite clearly could die. Well, I'm guessing like all of these could stop at the last possible moment. So maybe it only continues down because they know she gets out of the way. I don't know. Either way, hey, we get our first ending. We've done our first loop. That's the good thing about the game, is because it goes around in a circle like this. There's no kind of pressure to play it for like a long period of time. You pretty much go on, you do it for as much as you want, and then you can continue after that. I can't remember what happens in each ending. I remember this. Oh. See ya. Yeah, like in some of the endings, like she dies. And I think in some of the endings I die. I honestly do not remember. Like I remember some of the endings, but they kind of like blur together. And then we cut back to this screen, which is presumably from the guy who's watching us. And we see a little scene of the flower dying. And we can move on. Ta-da! And the little symbol's changed. So now we have a little butterfly there. I don't think there's any bearing on what's hanging there. And the previous puzzle or the next puzzle. I'm not entirely sure. Anyway, you got here. I wish you could kind of just signal the light and she would automatically do both. It's not that much of an issue pointing to the door again, but because you have to confirm everything, it just takes a little bit longer. That's the one issue with the game that I know that some people will definitely have. It's very slow paced, but intentionally slow paced. Like between confirming stuff, waiting for her to do stuff, like these little transition scenes and stuff, there's a coffee machine there. Yeah, it's very slow paced, but intentionally so. I think it uses the platform well. Like it's... I would say it's a good game for beginners because it's a seated experience. Doesn't work. Press the button over there. I should do the train one, but... I kind of want to see where this goes, just avoiding it. I don't know if it's going to make things majorly different. I mean, by the looks of it, it just seems like doing puzzles that I have done. It's just that things slightly change in terms of, like, order. There you go. I keep wanting to signal the door, but it's only that first door she... Cool. It's only that first door you have to kind of confirm. Now she'll just do it automatically. I'd wave to you, darling, but unfortunately I can't move my hands. Oh. Now it's just remembering what these puzzles are. The coffee machine puzzle. I don't remember this one. Which is the one with the coffee machine? Okay, so it's not to do with the coffee machine, it's these symbols. Right, so as you can see, we've got these projectors, which are projecting stuff. And we have symbols down below. One thing to bear in mind is that that has a circle, that has a square, that has a circle, that has a square. So you have to kind of bear in mind symbols. It might not necessarily be what you think it is. come over here.
Hello?
Yes.
Yeah.
I do think there are some occasions where it probably shouldn't need confirming. I think where it's sort of serious. Yeah, it's a circle one. Then yeah, like pressing the button. But like in the last one, for example, when she's pressing the buttons, she shouldn't really have to confirm. I mean, to be fair, she only does it the first time. So I'm looking for, yeah, the orange. And this one is this one. That's right, isn't it? Well, we'll soon see. Wait. I want you to do something. Press that. I want to see what the other ones are. Because that's an upside down triangle. It's not the same symbol. Aha! I was going to say that triangle is a different direction. You almost tricked me there. I almost forgot about that. That should be alright. Well, we'll soon see. We will soon see. Come on, you might want to get out of the way. You might want to go to the side, they're in the middle. Oy. Oi. You're all right. Trust me. Trust me. You're fine. Hey, they've destroyed the projectors. Well, that sucks. I was going to use that. Can I watch a film on that? Oh, there you are. Hiya. We're free. I don't think you can see the building behind you. Oh, we're just on a cliff face. Oh no, I suppose we've come out of that cave. But where do we go from here? I mean, we're out on this cliff face. We've got fresh air. But there's nowhere to go. Get off. Hey! That's mine, you fucker. Hey! Come back here. You just fucking nixed that. It's a half-inched it. Oh, fucking left me here. Little bitch. And that's another floor down. I'm not sure how many puzzles I'm going to do. I might do 4 puzzles. 4 puzzles seems about right. I don't want to kind of spoil everything because the puzzles do get more in-depth and more complicated later. I don't want to ruin them. Like I said, this is a game you really should be playing for yourself because it's really cool and really unique. Yep, open the door. Yes, that door. Yeah, go on in. What else are we going to do in this fucking empty room? Turn the light off again? Let's just turn the light on and off. That'll be fucking fun, won't it? Come on, let's get out of here. No bed. Okay, this time we will do the train puzzle. The train puzzle's surprisingly difficult when compared to like the other two. The one on the left before, that's actually really easy. Whereas this one is quite complex. I can imagine people doing the train puzzle first. In fact, that's what I did on PSVR when I did the train puzzle first and I got it wrong. You have to be very, very careful. So the whole idea is we want to get the train to the goal. And that will open up the door. But it's not quite as easy as that. This one's horrific as well. I do have to warn you that this one is upsetting. Especially if I get it wrong. If I get it wrong, it's very, very upsetting. But even then, it can be a bit close to the wire, even if you get it right. It's the whole fact that you know, these traps are deadly. It is basically like Saw. If things go wrong, it's not going to prove well for you, and not for her either. As you can see, there's a lot of blood around there, so you want to be careful of that. And there's something very suspicious on the ceiling there, which hopefully is not going to come into play. Right, so we have a train that's going to come out. And the train is... oh, there's a train. As you notice, that train is a little bit different. It's got some blades on the front. I would say scissors, but it's not quite scissors. And that's going to go around the track. And we need to change these tracks so that it goes through that goal at the end. Obviously, the gates are going to be a symbol of where. So, let's see. It goes through that white gate, comes through here. Let's just change this one. I want to say it's the middle one you change. And you just change that one, but I don't quite remember. So we're going to have to... yes. Oh, but it's not just the middle one. There's 4 levers. Yeah, you press that, and we'll see. Right, so... oh, and the doors change as well. Right, so that's going to go through here, across here, and go straight on into here. It's going to come out that one in front. And then is that going to change? Oh yeah, it's going to go through here, so that's going to change the blue line and go down here, and maybe into there. Oh no, that's going to turn over. It's the blue and white one, so presumably that blue and white's going to flip, and it's going to go into the white one. I think I'm okay. I think this is it. I think it's going to go through here, and then when it goes through that flag, it's going to flip over that square. Yeah. Oh, but then there's a blue and white flag there. Oh, I might have fucked this up. We'll soon see. Yeah, as you can see, she's trapped in a... okay, it's changed some of these, but not all of them. Okay, it has changed that. I think I'm okay. It's changed some of them rather unexpectedly. But I think I'm okay. And that's going to come out of there. Fucking hell. Okay. Yeah, she gets trapped in a guillotine, and as you can imagine, that guillotine isn't going to go well. And that up there is also a guillotine, so that's not going to be well for me either. Although to be fair, she's put me in this fucking position. She'd have moved me over to the close to the door. I wouldn't have had to worry about it, but let's not linger. Oh yeah, what are you going to do this time? Oh, you're tired. You know, these endings are kind of very similar. But there's just like subtle changes, like here she's doing the finger guns. And yeah, another time she falls off the cliff with a ribbon, another time she robs you blind. It's just nice seeing the subtle changes. I find the endings are kind of a nice relaxing way after what's rather a stressful puzzle. And the puzzles are kind of stressful, like they're not being too difficult. I say the train puzzle's been the most complex. Like for a first puzzle, that's pretty hard as you can see. Like I didn't take everything into account, but I was still alright in the end. And I think I got it right because I vaguely remembered you only had to press one of them. I kind of wanted to say it was one of the middles. And thankfully I made the right decision. Yep. The door, please. But some of them are tricky. And some of them are not so tricky. Like, I think the light ones, the ones that I did first, are actually quite straightforward. And I think those are least stressful. They've got some things to confuse you, like the yellow and blue not being above the actual machine thing that you've got to press. Oh, I remember what's coming next. Okay, we'll do this one as the last one. I remember this one. Yeah. Right. This is a fun one. I'm even tempted to mess it up just so you kind of see a death. This death isn't quite as traumatic as the train one. Shall I do a death? Shall I mess it up intentionally? I need to be careful not to move my head afterwards. If I move my head afterwards, it can sometimes deactivate. Which, yeah, it's probably a little bit too sensitive, to be honest, to, like, movements. But I also kind of get it, because you don't want her to accidentally do something and you both die. So I sort of guess why they wanted to detect any kind of other movements to cancel it. Because the consequences of failure are death. Shall I die? Or shall I not die? I say this death isn't so bad. So I'm not too worried about showing it. Right, so this part's simple enough. I'm tempted to... Actually, I know what I can do. I can solve it, but also not solve it. You can already tell what's going to happen. You can already tell. Yeah. You move that. Sorry, I was looking to the side. Sorry, I'll keep on looking at you till you do it. That's fine. Okay. You have to be careful not to move your head to kind of survey the surroundings. Right. That's fine now. So we've got some symbols on the floor here. Which we've got, like that little clam symbol, which is there. We've got that little leaf. We've got the S. And we've got the sun, which presumably is where we're starting from. And we've got a crate. So, let's guide her and move the crate. Yes. What else is it to do? What else is there indeed? So I've moved that onto here. Ta-da. Why is it not doing the first light? Yes. I swear I didn't move my head then. I think it's because I'm recording. Obviously, when I'm recording, the game ends up doing things it's not supposed to. But I don't usually have this issue. But as I say, it's such a slow-paced game anyway that it's not that much of an issue. Uh-huh. Yeah. She confirms every time for this one, but because you have to do it in a certain order, it does make sense. I actually feel really bad. I was thinking, oh, let's do a death, but I don't think I am going to do a death. Come on, open that. Yep. Otherwise you're trapped over there. And she takes a while to open it. There we go. I was going to get her to press the button before opening that. Just so she wouldn't have enough time to open it, but I feel really bad. I don't want to show her dying. Like, seriously, with these death sequences, when they happen, you feel really bad for doing it. So, I don't want to show her. I'll show you successful. Yeah, I'll say it's they're pretty intense. Like, in terms of, like, saw traps, they do a really good job of making it, like, really dangerous and really kind of stressful. But, useful. But then we have a platform. And this is going to raise. And now we can both get across. Ta-da! I really like the look of it as well. Like, look at all the metal. The metal looks really rusted. Oh, sorry, because it's seated experience, you can't move around so much. But yeah, so that's Last Labyrinth. It's a cool game. I like it. I like it a lot. I'll say it's the slow pacing and having to confirm everything is probably going to piss off a lot of people. So I can imagine that's not going to be for everyone, but honestly, I really like it. I like the puzzles. I like the death contraptions. I like the visuals as well. Like, considering this is an old game, it was on PSVR 1 and, you know, so it's been out a while, and I think it looks really good. Like, I really like the visuals. I just really like this game. It's not my favourite of the Yamata games. Like, Organ Quarter I prefer, just because, you know, it's a survival horror game, but this is still really cool. And anyway, if you want to get a hold of it for yourself, then check out the description. You'll find a link to our Discord. And there'll be a giveaway where you can win a copy of Last Labyrinth for the Quest 3. I hope to see you there, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye everyone.